Like, have some mercy, Uncle Sam. We on national TV. You ain't got to beat my ass here. You could at least wait until I get to Huntsville. Don't embarrass me in front of all of these wide back bitches that I invited to the wine tasting event. Please, even though I ignored you, don't do that. Even though I named it after your mama, please don't beat my ass even though I didn't honor my mama or you or any of my family members during this speech. Please don't do that. Hey everybody, it's Jeremy Speaks, and I'm coming at y'all again today with a review for Love and Marriage Huntsville Season 4, Episode 14. Y'all, listen. This episode really got on my nerves. It's something about Martell that really just disgusts me as a person. And you know what? I'm going to go in order. So, shall we get into this or no? Yeah? Y'all ready to get into it? Okay, let's go. All right. So, the episode starts off at this wine tasting event. So, as you remember, the last episode, everybody was on their way to the wine tasting event, like the actual one. So we see all of the people pour in, all of the auntie strippers, all of the, wide back women, wide back men, that he invited. Chris Fletcher is there. Who else is there? Lewis and his man boobs. Marceau, his underbite, lack of teeth, man boobs, and his hips are there. Martell in his tight suits, and Uncle Sam is there. I don't know, y'all. So maybe these Hope men are built different, but these Hope men is handsome. I don't care what y'all gotta say. Martell is handsome. His uncle is handsome. His other uncle is handsome. And on top of that, I did a little bit of investigation, and Martell's nephews, who are grown at this point, are also lookers as well. I was like, all of the hosts, all of the male hosts, look good. I can't say too much about Martell mama. She ain't an ugly woman, but it do look like she smoked Newport since she was 5. She looked like she done smoked a lot of cigarettes in her heyday. So, but let's get into it. So, we're all at the event, right? And everybody, hey, Cafe LA, we're all at the event, and everybody's nose pouring in. Everybody's in a good mood or whatnot. And I'm up here like, Lord Jesus, I want to know what's going to happen. Because, you can't have a Martell scene without some mess. So they asked him to go to the front and basically give out I'm on time today. Okay, Relly, what's up? Hey, Ellen. Hey, DeSosa. Hey, Monique. Purebred Alabama man. I don't know what the Scots are. The Scots are. Look, I'm not even about to get into that right now. But let me stay on track, y'all. Please do not be having me drawing this video out longer than it needs to be. But like I was saying, so Martell gets on the staircase, and he's ready to give his speech. And they say, okay, Martell, take it away. And here's Martell. Well, wine is a very good thing to have with family, and shit. Hey, y'all, come up to the front. Lewis, Marceau and your wide back, can you please come to the front, please? And Chris Fletcher, Maurice. Yeah, y'all. Yeah, but I just want to say, everybody drink some wine. It'll do you good. If y'all if they cut to the uncle in the crowd looking pissed. The uncle is mad because at this point, hey Jasmine, what's up? At this point, he done sat here and witnessed Martell use the name of this wine to get bitches, to completely ignore his family, to completely honor Marceau, Maurice, Lewis, and Chris Fletcher, even though his uncle partially raised him, was a man figure for him, because I want to remind y'all that his father was not in the picture. So the uncles had to step in to be, I'm not going to extend no grace. I'm dragging these niggas all 2022, period. I'm just kidding. But no, I'm for real though. But he completely disregarded his whole family, even though he invited his uncle here. Now, why he invited the uncle who liked to whoop ass, I don't know. Maybe I would have invited the other uncle that looked like he's a school teacher. But this uncle looked like he be beating niggas just for fun. This uncle looked like he done pulled out a belt and whooped some ass in his heyday. Like he did, like the uncle had me scared. I was up there like, I'm sorry, Uncle Sam. I won't do it no more. I'm sorry. Like I was like, Uncle Sam. Uncle Sam was ready to whoop some ass. So Uncle Sam, goes out to the patio where, Martell is at. And Martell is like, greeting him like, hey, Uncle Sam, everything else like that. And then Uncle Sam was like, so you are gonna like do this and not even mention my mom, not even honor my mom's memory, not even honor her, like her son who's sitting here, and Martell is gonna go in his ear and basically whisper, Uncle, please don't whip my ass in front of everybody. Uncle, please. Uncle, please don't whoop my ass. We on national television, Uncle Sam. Please don't embarrass me like this. Don't disrespect me like this on national television, Uncle Sam. Uncle Sam walks away and he up to like, all right, bro, you got it. You got it. You got it. And then so Uncle Sam is leaving and Martell is up to like, Uncle Sam, wait. And trying to stop him, Uncle Sam's like, bitch, get your hands off me. So Uncle Sam collects himself and his wife and they head out. Hey, Roro. And they're headed to the garage. At this point, Martell is chasing his uncle outside of the building because he wants his uncle to know that he is, he wants to talk. He can explain this. The uncle's like, bitch, I don't care what you have to say. I will fuck you up. Like the cameras will not save you. So now the cameraman, the cameraman also, hold on, let's pause. Let's also think about the cameraman that also has Carlos on speed dial time out. Like, they're like, they just went downstairs. What should we do? Carlos King is up there like, well, I followed him down there. Let's see Martell get his ass whooped, please. And so the cameraman is chasing them down, following them down the hill. It's pitch black outside. Ain't a street light in sight. So they all of a sudden we hear Uncle Sam talking about, you got me fucked up. You got me fucked up. That's my mama, man. That's my mama, man. And the camera's catching all of this. But as soon as Martell sees that the camera is there, he's like, hey, get from over here. Get from over here. This is not for y'all to go, get away. Because all of a sudden, we don't like Martell don't want to see himself get embarrassed on national television because he, usually he can punk all of the men on the cast because all of the men are pussy. Like we all know that the Scots are not fighters. None of them are fighters. And we all know that, Lewis is too big to move fast. He got the size, but he ain't got the speed. So we all know that Martell could probably beat everybody's ass. And we all know that, I don't know if y'all know this, but Maurice is 5'6". That's what I saw on his bio. So we all know that these men don't want it with Martell, but as soon as Martell got into it with an actual person that could whoop that ass, he was up there telling the cameras to excuse themselves out of the scene. Like, no, Martell, we do not excuse cameras out the scene, Martell. We need to see what's going on. But we literally was hearing the uncle cussing Martell out to the top of his lungs. The wife is sitting there like, baby, please get into the car, baby, please. Don't do this. Don't not here. And Martell is just literally embarrassing himself. Martell, you really are a clown. You a clown, like for real, and it's not even a game. So then we go into the next scene, and then we're in the house, right? And all of a sudden we see all the men, they're talking, and Maurice is like man, I think I saw Uncle Sam out there going crazy, man. Like he's really out there upset. And then Maurice is up there like, what can Marty do? Marty, like, it's his first time, like, cut the man some slack. Maurice. So you telling me you want to cut Martell some slack, but you don't want to cut your 14-year-old son some slack? You want to complain about your son and the fact that you maybe have to wake him up to go to all of those different extracurricular programs that he's a part of, but you want to give Martell, a man that's in his 40s or about to be in his 40s, a pass, even though he's not prepared to do anything that he put himself in. So you want to give Martell a pass on it, but not your own son? Maurice, Shut up. Shut up. We don't want to hear what you have to say. Shut up. Mind your business. How about you focus on extending that same grace that you want us to extend, Martell? Extend that shit to your son. Clown. I cannot stand Maurice. Oh my god, y'all. I cannot stand him. Ugh. And then here come Lewis up there talking about, well, he named it after the grandma. Ain't that enough? Excuse me, Lewis. I'm gonna need you and your man breast to be quiet. I'm gonna need you and the titties to control yourselves. Put a bra on the mouth and put a bra on the two sets underneath the suit. Like we don't want to hear anything that you got to say regarding this situation. How about you take all of that gumption that you have about this situation and tell your fucking wife to fuck you a couple of times. But as far as this situation, Martell is dead ass wrong. Because let's be real, Martell is using his grandmother's name as a means to make a scene and to collect bitches that are in the scene that he's using the name for. Because all he was doing was scallivating around this party, collecting bitches' phone number, telling these hoes to act like they in love with him. Meanwhile, he completely disregarded his whole family. Fuck you, Martell. Fuck you for real. Anyway, y'all. So we go to the next scene, right? So the next scene is basically all the men. Now all the men are back home, right? And we find out. So the first couple that I want to get to is nobody other than Tiffany and Lewis. So Tiffany and Lewis, we peek into their home. So we find out that Lewis left the scene early because he had a death in the family. So we Miss Sugar Mama, hey Miss Sugar Mama, I'ma be like a Jolly Rancher that you get from the corner store. How you doing? Anyway, let me stop. But y'all, like I was saying, so we find out that he left the thing early because he had a death in the family. So he's at home and he's up to like, I'm really happy to like, be here with my wife and to be here with my family. I really need to be around them around this time. Now, as soon as we get into the house, we see that Tiffany is not offering any motherfucking type of comfort to this man who just lost somebody in his family. She wants to know what the fuck been going on in Atlanta. Now, Tiffany, I don't even understand why you're sitting here trying to create scenes at your husband's expense, but it's really fucked up because it's obvious that that this motherfucker is not trying to do anything sneaky. But like you sitting here trying to create scenes, trying to make it seem like he's some type of dog nigga. It's really ridiculous at this point. Next thing, she starts to ask some questions about what was going on. So this is when he says, you know, we went out. It was a lot of long days, long nights. It was a wine tasting. It was some people there. Some women. And then she was like, women. She was like, yeah. He was like, yeah. It was a focus group. Focus group. That what you call like a whole bunch of horny ass aunties throwing themselves on you at the couch? Is that what the focus group was? Oh, okay. My bad then. I must have misinterpreted everything. But anyway, so she says he says we all have to, give our own commercials, and then, she asked, well, what did you come up with? Flash back to the scene, all of a sudden he wasn't saying what he was saying because y'all remember what he said. He was like, pop them bottles and spread them legs. All of a sudden your energy has changed, Lewis. Why is that? Go tell your wife what you said. Pop them bottles and open them legs, right? Say it to your wife. You want her to do that anyway. I guarantee you want her to pop a bottle and spread them legs open. But so he said he forgot. Convenient, Lewis. I would hate it to find out that a big wide motherfucker like you is out here being a dog and fucking bitches on the DL. Because what you gave me was fuck nigga. Because if you didn't do anything wrong, and if you knew that what you was doing was completely right, why did you have to lie to your wife? Huh? Why did you have to lie? Why you gotta lie, Lewis? Why you got to lie, Craig? You ain't gotta lie. You ain't gotta lie, because it's gonna be on national television. Stupid. Anyway, you should have thought about that before you had all of them raging hormones out there telling these women to pop them bottles and open them legs. At the end of the day, Lewis, you know what? I'm a pause on you for right now. I'm gonna get on your wife. So then Lewis says, I forgot, but we did go to it like a rage room. And she said, well, what did you have to rage about? He says, like the sexual frustration, Lord Jesus. Could somebody please fuck Lewis? Please. Anybody, somebody. Call your grandmama, call your great grandmama, call your auntie who ain't had none in a minute. Cause somebody please fuck Lewis. Please. Cause I'm so sick and tired of hearing about your sexual frustrations. So then Tiffany says, oh, you're that frustrated that you have to go to a rage room that you're raging about it? That's kind of crazy. Excuse me, ma'am, with the cankles in the elbow dimples. Can we please also talk about the fact that your husband is sitting here telling you something and you're sitting here completely shrugging him off? So then Tiffany's gonna say this: if I knew that it was that big of a deal, I would have made, adjustments. What the fuck do you mean you didn't know it was that big of a deal? Because literally just last episode when you were shopping with Melody, you let us know that Lewis had been telling you for a while now that it has been that big of a deal. So what the hell are you talking about? Obviously, it's been that big of a deal. Like, Tiffany, just say you don't want to fuck this man. Just say that. You're sitting here playing mind games with us and him. You just don't want to fuck him. Like, just be real. Like, you're sitting here acting like all of a sudden this is new to you. It's not new to you because you brought it up to Melody. So obviously Lewis has been telling you for a while now that he's sexually frustrated because you said that he's sexually needy and he complains that you're not giving him some enough. And if you had to survey all of the people who's getting their dick sucked, who's getting fucked on a regular basis, they would say that you're doing a good job. Is that not what you said? So what the fuck do you mean that you didn't know? And if you knew that you can make adjustments. Like, Tiffany, you're a fucking clown. And let's be real, you're a gold digger. You came up, you got with this man because you knew it was a come up. You got with this man for money. You didn't get with this man because you were attracted to him. So now you're sitting here in a relationship with a man who you're really not attracted to, who you really don't even want to touch like that. Because let's be real, them titties that he has is more voluptuous than yours at this point. So at this point, you don't even want to touch him. Let's be real. Let's be real. You got with him for a come up. You really don't want him. How the fuck is it 2 years into your marriage and y'all sexually frustrated? How? That's way too early in my opinion. Although I'm not married, I'm still out here in these streets, being a hoe and whatnot. I just don't understand that. But y'all, let's move on, because I'm not gonna allow this chicken head to anger me or upset my peace. It's Sunday. All right. Praise the Lord. So the next scene that we go to is with Kimmy and Maurice. Oh my gosh. Y'all. I cannot stand Kimmy. Kimmy is such a liar. Oh my gosh. Kimmy. So, Maurice is like basically asking Kimmy how was she doing like while he was going for the trip. Kimmy was up there like, I really like my personal space, like Monster is in Detroit, Jalen got his own place, so he really don't come over here. So it was just me and the dog. And I really appreciated this solitude. What? What solitude? Because is it the same solitude that you took with you over to Black to complain about the fact that your man was in Atlanta with Martell? Like, Kimmy, cut the shit. You want to seem like you're so unbothered and that you trust this man when we all can see that you don't. You are bothered. You do not trust this nigga, and he's not to be trusted. I would hate the fact if you let yourself get played by a Pillsbury Doughboy. Because at this point, it's comical. The fact that Kimmy is sitting here trying to play in our faces. It's ridiculous. Like, Kimmy, you're bothered. So then Kimmy goes over and she sits down. So she says, like, I only have one question for you. Did you touch any other women? And then here comes Maurice. Well, what do you mean touch? Bitch, what the fuck do you think she mean by touch? I ain't even trying to cuss like this. I've been really trying to step back on my cussing on this channel, but it's just something about these Scotts and Martell that really piss me off. Because they sit here and play games in these fucking women's faces, and the women are trying to convince us that they're happy is what pisses me off even more. Like, sis, you not fooling us. You ain't even fooling yourself. But I want to also say, pause for a minute. Did you like the video yet? Now, why the hell ain't y'all like the video? See, I know that y'all watching me. And I know that some of y'all are real silent in the comments right now. But right now is the time when you really need to like the video. See, I'm trying to get into these YouTube streets. I'm trying to get people to see this content. See? And I can't do that if y'all not liking the video, putting me in the algorithm. Okay? See, if you want real bitches to be on YouTube, not being filtered, not holding themselves back so they can get interviews by the people on the cast, click this video, like this video, because I'm giving it to you real straight. No chaser. I give it to you like how I should. I don't give a fuck who sees me. I'm not trying to interview none of these bitches. So I'm gonna need y'all to like this video for realbitches.com, okay? Thank you. So let me get back to what I was saying. So anyway, so he says, what do you mean like touch? Because I don't know. I don't really understand. She was like, so did your physical being touch another physical being? He was like, I did, maybe tap something, maybe, but there was no caressing going on. What the fuck do you mean you was tapping something? What the fuck do you mean? Huh? What does that even mean, Maurice? It's so funny how you and your motherfucking brothers can always come up with words when nobody gives a fuck about what y'all gotta say. Y'all can always come up with some shit or talk about some shit that nobody gives a fuck about. But when we asking y'all some questions, y'all motherfuckers are tongue-tied. Fuck y'all niggas. I'm tired of these people. Like, I really am upset. Like, I do not like the Scots. They are, oh my gosh. Whew, let me not. So anyway, y'all. So then he changes the topic to, but Martell was basically making it a very making it a point to talk about the fact that Melnika was the original Mel and our Mel is the Mel 2.0. What Maurice? See, this is what I'm talking about. I'm getting real fucking sick and tired of you and your motherfucking wife using Martell and Melody as storylines. How about we fucking find out what y'all do? What do y'all do? What is going on in your life? We don't know because every single time we see you or Kimmy, all you bitches got to talk about is Melody or Martell. Why? We're tired of it. What do y'all have going on? Why are y'all on the show? Like at this point, we don't need y'all to recap the show. Cause we recap. I'm recapping it. The YouTuber people got me and the other YouTubers who review the show. We don't need y'all to review the show while we're watching the show. It defeats the fucking purpose. So what do y'all have going on? It's my question. Cause we're getting real sick and tired of y'all always using Martell's dumbass and Melody to try to get y'all scenes through. Stop it. It's easy to see that y'all have nothing going on in y'all lives right now. Nothing. And that pisses me off because y'all are sitting here manipulating people to make them think that y'all give a fuck about any of these people because y'all have nothing going on and y'all are just going to take everything that somebody says and tell this person, tell that person. You couldn't wait to tell that shit to Kimmy so Kimmy could go and run that shit to Melody because once again, when y'all create issues between Melody and Martell and the rest of the cast, that means that y'all don't have to talk about y'all personal fucking business. Y'all get on my motherfucking nerves. Fuck y'all. We're not dumb. We're not stupid. We're intelligent. We can see this shit, y'all. Why does Maurice and Kimmy think that they're smarter than everybody else? Kimmy literally is lying to herself, lying to us, trying to make us believe that she wasn't worried about her man being in Atlanta with Martell. Bitch, who you think you fooling? Cut it out. Cut it out. Why are you sitting here lying to us? We can see through you. You are not fooling anybody. Let me take a breath because I see that I'm getting very irate. That's not what this. See, this is what this I like shit that I can laugh at, that I can make jokes about. This shit is just triggering to me. We need Melnika to tell us how much time she got for that mortgage fraud. I don't know what you're talking about, but that's crazy. Hey, Tina. Hey, pretty accountant. But anyway, so Y'all, please let's not skip ahead. Let's y'all. I need that look because the comments y'all are kind of like my co-host for the show. If y'all skipping ahead, it knocks me off kilter. So y'all have to go in line to what I'm talking about. Y'all can't be skipping ahead to the end of the episode because then I'm lost. Or I might just have to take y'all off the chat overlay. But I'm trying to give y'all each of y'all moment to shine to say what y'all gotta say. But y'all can't be skipping ahead of me. Okay? But like I was saying, y'all. So the next scene that we go to is Tisha and Marceau. Oh my gosh. Tisha, I swear, if Marceau is not dropping that dick off like a god, then you're wasting your motherfucking time. If this nigga ain't eating the pussy until you squirting across the room, you're wasting your fucking time. If this man is not beating that cat up till it's like pulsating, even when he pulls out, you losing your motherfucking mind because this man is literally not giving a fuck about your feelings, not giving a fuck about what you have to think or how you feel. Because he sits in the bed, right? Marceau and his hips are sitting in the bed. Like, mind you, his pants is riding up. He got his legs crossed, and we don't see a bulge in sight. Don't see a hint of dick. But this motherfucker has the nerve to say, you know, like Lewis, and Lewis was letting us know about, the fact that he's not getting enough of his marriage. And I'm just saying I couldn't do no sexless marriage. Because if that's the case, I'm gonna outsource. What the fuck do you mean you're gonna outsource? And my thing is this: who out here is fucking Marceau? Who is Marceau is gonna outsource to fuck him? Which one of you bitches in the comments is fucking Marceau on the low? Which one of y'all is it? Somebody who is Marceau is way too confident for me to look the way somebody is fucking Marceau because this nigga is confident. Like, let Marceau tell it. He's the sexiest nigga on the cast, apparently. Cause the way that he's talking, like, if you gotta outsource, I ain't gonna be in no sexless marriage. And to be honest, like, I can understand where Martell was coming from when he said sex meant a lot because it does. Period. Actually, you're fucking done. You're dumb because Martell is nowadays speaking a whole different tune because he realized that having his fucking dick sucked, every for 3 minutes, was not worth losing his fucking family and having full time with his kids, having his other half, being able to cover for the parts that he lacks in. It was not worth it, you dumbass. Oh my gosh. Woo! These people, I can't. Lewis or Marceau, pick one. I'll have to pick Marceau. I don't like jiggly niggas. I'm sorry. If a nigga is jiggly, I don't want him. I don't want my nigga looking like, looking like a souffle. I don't want my nigga to be jiggling. So, I'll do Marceau because he jiggle less than Lewis does. But as far as like the personality goes, I would go with Lewis before I go with Marceau. Now, I feel that both of them are team small dick, but that's just me. High Vibe says, yeah, whoever it is, she has a passport and was in Tanzania. That would build the cheater's confidence. Cause I'm saying, like, he's really talking like he's putting it down on Tisha. Like, he's talking like he be fucking the brakes off of her. Like, he be talking like he got it like that. So I'm saying if she not squirting across the room, like if her pussy ain't squirting like a bazooka water gun, then I'm gonna need her to reevaluate some things. Because the way that he's talking, he's basically, or did y'all catch him basically saying, if you ain't getting what you need in your marriage, outsource. So was he basically saying that him and Tisha are allowed to outsource the shit that they're not getting in their marriage? Or is he just the only one that's outsourcing? Sometimes I feel like they're in an open marriage, and then sometimes I feel like they're in an open marriage, but Tisha don't know that. I don't know. Tisha this dumb? It's no way Tisha can be this dumb. Also, Tisha, your hair looked real good in this scene, sis. I don't know who's slaying your hair this season, but continue to go to them. Also, Kimmy, your hair looked real good in your scene too with the bob. Y'all hair was the hair this episode was looking real good outside of Mel, that bob, that door, do the Dora, do the Dora, Dora, the Explorer. Like that bob was not giving. It's you retire that bob that you had on Melody. Don't ever wear that shit again. That bob had way too much density in it. It was giving me 525% density. That's not the wig that you should be putting on. That bob was too strong for me. It was giving me what's her name? The bitch from the Incredibles. The stylist from the Incredibles. What was the Etna mode? Etna mode. It was giving me Etna mode. Like, let's retire that bob, for right now, Melody. Maybe we can partake in it another time, okay? How about you donate that bob to your mama? It seems that it fits, it fits the density of what she needs. DeSosa, Tisha knows she's just okay with it. I figure she can't be that dumb. It's no way. I refuse to believe that. I refuse. I refuse to be abused by the system that we use. I refuse. It's no way. It's no way. So the next scene that we go to, y'all, is, hey Alex, what's up? What's popping? We going from entanglements to outsourcing. Like it's giving trash. It's giving trash box. So we go to the next scene, which is with Dr. Francis and Tisha, right? And Tisha's like, hey, Dr. Francis, I know it's been a minute since I've been here, but I made it. And then Dr. Francis said, well, I'm happy to see that you're here. I don't know. Like, to me, like Dr. Francis remind me of Rafiki from The Lion King. I don't know. Every single time I see Dr. Francis, I think about Rafiki. Like, so that's the tone I'm gonna talk in when I'm like, doing my role as him. So he was like, yes, we're happy to see that you're here, Tisha. And then, Tisha's like, and I remember that exercise that you did. And she said, like, that when you asked me to tell myself who Tisha is, I did that. And, he was like, but did you do it with the special instrument? And so he pulls out a motherfucking mirror. And then she was like, yeah, that's my special instrument. Oh my God. Like, Tisha, shut the fuck up. You motherfucking lying. You're lying. You're lying, Tisha. You didn't do a motherfucking thing. These people just be lying. Tisha, you ain't doing no motherfucking homework. You don't even know who Tisha is. And mind y'all, did y'all hear that she said that she still didn't explain who Tisha was? She was like, I know on the surface that, Tisha's a mom, Tisha's a daughter, Tisha's a sister, Tisha's all of these things. But on the earth, I was trying to get to know who Tisha really was. And I was crying a lot. But you still haven't told us who Tisha is. I'll tell y'all who Tisha is. Tisha is a dumbass bitch who's sitting here allowing her wide back man who has man breasts and wide hips to sit here and lie to her face, go to Tanzania on a drop of a dime with his side bitch allegedly and make her think that it's for his mental health. That's who Tisha is. Tisha is the same person who is riding the short yellow bus to every scene that she tapes because every motherfucking time she's on camera, she wants to act like she's dumb. That's who Tisha is. Since you didn't want to tell who Tisha is, I'm going to do it for you, Tisha. That's who you are. Because ain't no motherfucking way. I can see that obviously that I am not going to be able to make this a funny video. This is going to be way more intense than usual. So I guess intense is the characteristic of the videos that I'm releasing today. Because I think that the last video was quite intense as well. If she I would hate to act like a dumb bitch. I would hope she's not acting. Because Tisha, if you're acting like you're a fucking idiot, that's, baby, you're good job. Mission accomplished, because at this point, that's exactly what I see you as. A stupid fucking woman. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired of why is Carlos putting me through this abuse? I don't want to see Tisha get abused. I don't want to see Tisha get belittled, get played. I don't want to see this on my TV. This thing does is make me upset. It's not funny. It's not entertaining. Why the fuck do we have to see this? If Tisha wants to be a dumb bitch, then allow her to be a dumb bitch in private, Carlos. We don't want to see it. We don't want to see this. Gosh, can we get some more people on the cast? Because at this point, I can't take it. I can't take it. I can't take it, y'all. I really can't. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's go. Let's move on. Let's continue this on, y'all. I ain't got that much left to go. So the next, so now he's basically asking her, so what are some things that are going on in your marriage? She was like, and then Tisha said, well, Martell, Marcel really did. He just came back home from Africa. I wanted to go on that trip, but he said that, I had to stay home and, watch the kids. So he said that he really needs to go and he really needs that time alone. And he was said, so you're telling me that Marcel needed all of this time away from his wife and his kids? She was like, yeah, because it was last minute, and it like he had to throw it all together. And then this is when Dr. Francis is trying his hardest not to call Tisha a dumb bitch, because he has to remain professional because he's on national television and this is his place of business. But I'll say it for you, Dr. Francis. Tisha, you're fucking stupid. You're dumb. You're dumb. You were dumb. There's no way around it. You're dumb. Your mama can't speak English. You can't either. And the rest of your family look like they're on the same accord outside of Kiki. At this point, baby. So Dr. Francis is looking at her like she's a dumbass and says that, like, is it like, do you know it could be late? You could feel that his actions might be late. It may be delayed, but the thought is not delayed because you don't just make up a trip to Africa on a whim. That's something that you have to plan. You got to go through the border customs, the U.S. customs and shit like that. You can't just pop. I just can't go and just say, okay, y'all, see y'all later. I'm going to Africa, because if that was the case, then y'all wouldn't have no fucking issue getting y'all mama a decent, food truck. So y'all don't have money like that to be planning just on a whim to go to Africa. What the fuck are you talking about, Tisha? Stop acting like y'all got money. So once again, y'all got money for food trucks. Y'all got money. You apparently you believe that your man has enough money to just all of a sudden drop shit and go to Africa, but y'all are still in an investment property and you waiting to get to your official house because y'all haven't afforded to pay that yet. Tisha, oh my God, I can't. I can't, y'all. This is really hard for me today. It really is. Like the stupidity that was displayed in this sit down was so blatant. I could not take Tisha seriously. I can't. It's hard for me to do this. Cause cause I like she pisses me off so much with her stupidity that I just want to just like slap her. Slap her awake. Michael, move. Get off me. Thank you. So moving on, y'all. So Dr. Francis up there, like, late thinking is not the same as late actions. Yeah, his actions may be late, but that late thinking is not what happened in here, because it's no way for you to just go to Africa on a whim, to Tanzania, out of all places. On top of that, this nigga didn't even motherfucking choose like a country we all know. Like, he didn't go to Ethiopia, Kenya. He didn't go to Nigeria, Zimbabwe, some shit, all of the, Ghana, all of the fucking countries all of us really know off the back of our hand. This nigga chose Tanzania out of all places. And then so he asked her this question. She gonna say, yeah, I just said yeah. So he said, you just said yes? Like, yeah? And then she's like, yeah, I just said yeah. He looking at her like, this bitch is stupid as fuck. Like, I really ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Y'all, I'm trying to literally put myself in the mindset of me being in a marriage to somebody. And I know I'm really nice, outside of my ranting. When y'all come across my videos, when I'm like, doing an impromptu, when I'm just talking regular. But I wish a nigga would. I wish my nigga ever, and that's only if I had one, tee. But I'm saying I wish my nigga would ever tell me on the drop of a dime, hey, I'm about to go to Africa and I'm not taking you with me if we were married. Excuse me? Where the fuck do you think you going? Like, I would have tore that house up. The reason that he does this shit to Tisha is because Tisha allows it. I wish my motherfucking husband would tell me some shit like that. I'm not taking you. You need to stay home and watch the kids. Okay. So y'all, let's just put this off of the table. So he says, I think I have something just in mind with y'all. I'm trying to really, I for real, I wish a nigga would. Like, I dare, like, I'm gonna get married just to wish a nigga would do that shit, just so I could flip the fuck out to show Tisha how the fuck you supposed to act. What the fuck you mean? You just said yes, stupid. Oh my gosh. Like, at this point, Tisha brain is made out of chocolate wine. Her brain is made out of chocolate wine that they pimping out in black. That's her. She can't have a real brain. Her brain it can't be real. Ain't no way, y'all. Ain't no way. Is like Wanda had to been feeding this girl like, uranium or something. Like her comprehension, like something is off about her. She got to be slow. She got to be. Ain't no way she this dumb. I refuse. Marceau is the example of why just having a 2-parent home means nothing if both parents aren't participating. Look, y'all already know I am thirsting to drag the Scott mom. I don't know, but like, just off the strength of her being overweight, unable to walk, and her being in a wheelchair, and the fact that she's never on camera because she knows that she raised 2 pieces of shit with 5 pieces of shit. I'm trying to give her a pass because I think that she's ashamed as well. And I wouldn't even fucking blame her. Marceau married the right one. Marceau married the right woman for him, because let me tell you something. If it was me, whoo, baby, I would destroy Marceau. Like, all of that over confidence that he has, I would have ripped that shit to shreds. All of the issues that he has to pick at like Tisha about, I would have destroyed that nigga. Destroyed him. Okay. So he says, I have a retreat that me and my wife go on, and we invite other couples. So how about y'all come on the retreat? This is when Tisha's gonna say, I have to talk to my husband about it. Hopefully he wants to come. Hopefully I can get him to come. Tisha, what the fuck do you mean? What are you talking about? So you're telling me your man has enough time to go to Africa on a drop of a fucking dime, but you have to talk him into going to a couples retreat with you? Y'all, these people incite. How Jill Scott says he incites me to chorus. La da 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 da. These niggas incite me to violence. Like these, like I want to hit these people. Like, when you was a kid, and you would ask your parents dumbass questions just for attention, and it was stupid questions, and they would tell you, stop asking me these dumbass questions. You'll be like, Mama, what's that? Knowing that it's a restaurant, and you know the answer, but you just want the attention. And your mama will be so irritated till she just slaps your ass across the head. Said, didn't I tell you to stop asking me dumbass questions that you know the answer to? That's what I'm feeling right now. Like, I just want to slap the shit out of her. I don't even, like, mind y'all, I know I'm a man and I do not hit women, and I do not want to, look, I don't do that. But I'm just saying, this is how she has me feeling. I don't want to trigger anybody's, domestic violence or anything else like that. Like I want to be courteous. But I'm just saying her stupidity makes me want to kank back and slap the shit out of her. Like I just y'all, I'm miserable. There's like it's like the show is reaching like put a ring on it. Like level of irritation. Like I'm really irritated. How could a woman in her right mind stay with a man who treats her like my soul treats Tisha? Because Tisha does not love herself, which is why the bitch couldn't tell Dr. Francis who the fuck she was. This bitch don't even know who she is. The only thing Tisha knows about herself is that she has 2 degrees and that her name is Tisha and her last name is Scott. That's it. Outside of that, Tisha don't know shit about herself because her identity rests within Marceau, which is why Dr. Francis said that she's codependent because her identity is being a wife to him. She don't know who she is outside of that. Dumbass bitch. I can't. I know y'all want me to extend some grace, but I don't have none to extend. I'm sorry, Mod, Afro Mamas. You might need to pray over this video. But Michael, cut it out. But I don't have no grace to extend to Tisha. I don't. Tisha, you're stupid. You're stupid as fuck. And I want you to know that. I want you to know we, the audience, are judging you harshly. We're judging you. And you're trying to tell us we trying to destroy your marriage. No, bitch, your nigga is trying to destroy your marriage. He's literally in your face talking about outsourcing shit outside of the marriage. And we're trying to destroy your marriage. I'm fucking done. I feel offended that she's accusing me and the rest of us of trying to destroy her marriage every fucking week when Marceau lets us know that he takes shits on his marriage and wipes his ass with it. That's why she keeps trying to do things to make her seem like she's whew. Okay, y'all. Please. So she walks out. Oh, and y'all, we ain't even we still have to talk about Martell and his mama's conversation about the uncle, Lord Jesus. Oh, with the misery of it end for me. Y'all better like this damn video. I know that. Y'all ain't about to be putting me through this shit and not liking the video. Like the video real quick. I'll give y'all 5 seconds. Go ahead. Because ain't no way I'm going through all of this mental abuse for y'all just to watch this shit for the whole hour. And then, dip out without giving me a like or a comment. Go ahead. I'm waiting. All right. Thank you. I appreciate it. Much love to everybody who liked the video. All 88 of y'all. It looks like he has already destroyed her self-esteem, self-love, with an identity. And I understand what you're saying. It does seem that way. Wipes it with the marriage certificate. Like y'all, Marceau had me so Tisha had me so mad. So mad. And you can't even be mad at Marceau because he's honest about it. Marceau has not really lied at all to him. To her. He has not lied. He'll say, you don't want to ask me this, and then she'll back off, but he has not lied to her. He was the most honest husband out of all 3 of them, telling her what happened at the Atlanta trip. He wasn't lying to her. He didn't give a fuck about her feelings. So y'all, let's move on, please. I have to hurry up and go. Anyway. So now we're at the video. Now we're at, Martell. I was trying to figure out, Martell, are you living in an apartment, townhouse? Is this a house? Because it kind of looked like an apartment for a second, but I couldn't figure it out. So he's on the back patio with his mama, of course, because he ain't got no fucking friends, because he's a fucking snake. So he's with his mama. And he was up to just got back, from the event. He was like, Uncle Sam was there. He was like, the mom was like, yeah, I heard about that incident. And then Martell was like, I don't know what his issue was. The mama was up there you're you invited him there, you ignored him, you talked like you named this after our mom and completely disregarded the fact that, you know, her existence happened. So of course he was mad. That's his mama. You know, Uncle Sam don't play about his mama. You know, and then, you know, he was like, but that's my event though. Martell, nobody owes you no motherfucking respect, nigga. You give nobody respect. Nobody. You don't give the mother of your children respect. You don't give your mother-in-law respect. You don't give your children respect. You don't give nobody respect. But why the fuck do you feel that you are owed all of this respect? What have you done? Why do you feel that your uncle owes you more respect than you owe him? Jesus, I'm not. So then the mama, like her ass always does, completely just says, it's okay, Martell. It's all right. It's all right. You named it after our mama, and that's something that we gonna cherish always. Girl, fuck you. Fuck you and your son. Ugh. Lord Jesus. I guess holding your kids accountable is something that does not happen in a Scott household. I mean, or in a Holt household. So, and on top of that, is it just me, or did that motherfucking wine look like Kool-Aid? That wine was see-through. It was transparent, not a motherfucking opaqueness to it. What is this wine made out of? Imagination? What's this wine made out of? Because it looked like they was drinking imagination to me. Because I didn't see damn near anything in that glass. I was like, what the fuck is she pouring out? Is it water? Is it Perrier water? Is it Dasani with a little bit of Mio squirted in it? I was like, what the fuck are they drinking? Because this can't be wine. It can't be. The mom is the reason why Martell is who he is, and I understand that because she was a single mom, and I try to be. Look, I'm tired of giving y'all motherfuckers passes for being single mamas at this point. Like, let's have a little bit of, of responsibility here. Y'all know the niggas that y'all be fucking. Y'all know deep down that the nigga ain't shit, but y'all hope that he is. Let's be real. Let's be real. Like, let me read some of the comments real quick. I want Uncle Sam to put Martell in a headlock like Melvin did Jody. It was about to happen. You know, I ain't gonna lie though. When Uncle Sam was going off like that, I was like, "Hey, Uncle Sam, how you doing?" Oh, let me stop playing. But anyway, y'all. Anyway, so the next thing that had happened after this, we go to a scene with Melody, her heavy ass bob, that thick ass bob wig that she was wearing, and Kimmy. And of course, Kimmy is sitting here without nothing to talk about besides Martell and Melody's business. Y'all, it's sad at this point. It's really sad. Like, Kimmy, you are, what do you do? What does Kimmy do all day? What do y'all think Kimmy does all day? Y'all think she'd be doing crossword? Maybe she'd be doing Sudoku. Because Kimmy don't got nothing going on. Obviously, she has nothing to talk about. She has no business ventures to bring to us. She has nothing to offer. So Melody comes in, real happy, and like Kimmy's up there like, "Oh, you glowing?" I was like, are you trying to allude that she fucking somebody? I love the way that Melody can shut down Kimmy so effortlessly and just move on, because I feel like that's what she was trying to hint to. Oh, you got a glow on you. Like, girl, shut the fuck up. Kimmy, where's your glow? You married and I haven't seen you glow one time. Your motherfucking light is always out. But Melody, like she loves to do, is pay Kimmy compliments, talking about like that red looked real good on her. I was like, I don't know about that. Now the bob that she had on early in the episode was nice, but this red, I don't know. I don't know, Melody. Maybe you. I was like, maybe Melody is doing this on purpose to sabotage, because I didn't like that. I didn't like that red hairstyle she had. I'm sorry, I did not like it. Now she was wearing that bob. That's a difference. Now I was here for the bob. I was here for the ball, but I was not here for that, like for that, for that the burgundy waterfalls. It's called joy. Something that Kimmy does not have. Something that Kimmy nor Tisha has. Kimmy is turning into Tisha part number 2. Right before I know she's been Tisha number 2. She's been Tisha. She ain't turning into Tisha. She's been Tisha. Now it's more easier to see now, because they no longer can hide behind the drama between Melody and Martell. She's been Tisha number 2. Melody is free from the Huntsville man BS. She looks like these women. She looks at these women like they're stupid. So then she asked. So then she basically says Maurice just got back. She just said Maurice got back from Michael. No, y'all, my dog cannot stand for me to have no shine. I can't take it. So she says like Maurice just came back from Atlanta with Martell. So Melody says like, you don't feel that there's any issue, or you don't have a problem with with your husband going out of town with Martell, out of all people? She was like, no, of course not. If I can't trust my man to go on a boys trip, then what can I do? Kimmy, stop fucking lying to us. Stop it. Well, like, what? Why lie? Who are you trying to fool? Like I'm saying, at this point, are the lies to make yourself feel better? Because it can't be for us. It can't be. It can't be for me. You can't be lying for us. I refuse. And if you are, I'm gonna need you to stop, because we can see through. You're not a good liar. So then it goes into like, you don't think that there's anything that you should be worried about? She's like, no. So then the confessional, Kimmy is saying, because Melody just got her this conversation, I feel that, she feels that everybody cheats. No, she just knows that your husband and Tisha's husband cheats, because she didn't have that energy with Stormy or, Tiffany. She just knows that y'all two niggas' husband cheats. For a fact, probably. Because mind y'all, she like, everybody trying to make it seem like Melody want everybody's husband to be cheating, but that's not the case. Because if that was the case, she would have literally ignited more flames when Tiffany was trying to allude that she may think that her man may cheat. She's like, girl, your man is not cheating. We're not even gonna put that in the atmosphere. She's trying to put y'all onto some game, because y'all husbands do cheat. The only people that don't know that y'all husbands are cheating, Kimmy, are you and Tisha. Whew. So then, she basically says about the event, and then Melody asks, "Well, who planned the event?" She says Melnika. She was like, "Oh, Melnika, I know her. Of course, you know her. That's why. That's why y'all brought her up, because you know her. Of course, you do." So she says she planned my wedding. In 2 weeks, she dropped out. She got on a 3-way call with me and Martell and said that Martell was cheating on me and everything else like that. And she was like, "What?" And then she dropped out of the wedding. I had to get her mother-in-law to plan the rest of the wedding, and I couldn't get my money back. And I was 22 at the time, but now I see that she was telling the truth. But I do think that she wants him, and she does. She does, definitely. She wants him. But that's besides the point. Who, y'all gotta hurry up and get up off of here. I gotta be at somewhere at 9:15. Gotta go take a shower. Okay, so let me hurry up. So, what was next? So the next thing that had happened was, her basically explaining that everything had happened with Melnika, and the fact that she feels that, Melnika wants Martell, which she does. And I think that was the end of the episode. I don't really remember anything else, y'all. I don't really know. I don't really feel like I missed anything. But y'all, that was the end of the episode. I really hope y'all liked the video. Please like this video for a pretty young thing, a little tender young tenderoni, a pretty young thing, PYT. Like this video for me. So a real bitches could get in the algorithm. Y'all, I know y'all tired of these motherfuckers being filtered, of everybody holding back what they gotta say. Y'all don't want real bitches to tell y'all what they feel. Then continue to listen to them. Let me stop. But y'all, I love every single one of y'all. I gotta go. I'll see y'all soon. Okay. I'll be on the lookout for my P Valley review. Peace out. I love everybody, and y'all have a good day. Okay. Peace.